We're going viral. Get ready. We're going viral.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of the Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Chelcie and Lynn.
And I'm your host, Paige, Ginn.
Hey,
jingle bells.
I've been noticing I noticed a couple comments here recently that when they say your name, they go Paige, Ginn, and they'll write Ginn.
It's
so funny.
They caught on to the licks.
Well, they caught on to the Mount Station, the Mount Leak.
Yeah, and thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, big time. Because you could be anywhere.
Dude, you could be anywhere.
And we know that.
Do you ever feel like you have two lives? A social media life and a regular life? Like, there's two worlds.
Sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Big
and you
time.
can just tap into your phone and kind of be in a whole other world.
Yes, like you're in another realm. To where people think you're cool and famous, and then you go to your real life and you're whopping up dog shit and
cooking your family dinner.
And then yes, it's two very two very different worlds.
And some people just like to stay in the social world on their phone. Don't even like talking to people.
See, I'm not there. I want more of the real world. I feel like the social world is a little stressful. It's getting stressful.
Because people can just type.
Yeah, and it's almost too much. I'm like, man, and I've talked about this a million times. I just want to live in a cabin.
Have a garden, wake up in the mornings.
That's all I want.
Birds chirping.
That's all I want. Oh. I just want, and I was taking the dog's pot a while ago, and I was looking in our backyard, which is like the woods, and I thought, and I'm dead serious, and let's do this soon. Even if y'all don't do it with me, I want to do it by myself. I said, I just want to get naked and just walk out there.
Mm-hmm. We've done that here.
We haven't done it in a while, and I said, I just want to just go lay down in the woods. I feel like it would re-energize my soul, and I know it literally will. Scientifically, I know that, but I just want to go lay down and just.
Yeah, until it ticks in your pussy.
Well, I was going to say Lyme disease.
Mm-hmm. Till you're lying to limes.
Well, that's the risk you take, but I want to do it before it gets snake season. Because if I'm out there and I got a snake eating on my twat, I'm losing my. Oh, I forgot to set the timer, and I'm losing my. I will lose my mind.
You will lose your clit and feeling.
Right, and I can't be doing that.
Have you ever touched a snake, a real life one?
Oh, don't talk about them. Yes. I haven't gone out my backyard and being like, let me touch that one on the ground. No. But I've touched, if a snake handler's holding one.
Her calendar?
And he goes, touch it. Mm-hmm. I do this.
It's his cock.
And it's his cock. No, I have. If you've seen my calendar, you're right, Maggie. Mm-hmm. I got to hold a big baby
I can't believe you did that because you hate snakes.
I will say this.
That's crazy.
She was sweet.
Oh, the snake?
She was sweet. And there's a difference to me between like a big boa constrictor that's handled by a snake handler and walking out in your yard and seeing a rattlesnake. Yeah. There's a big difference to me there.
Huge, because it doesn't have a handler.
Right. I only touch snakes with handlers. I'm not going to touch a wild snake without a handler.
Same. I'm not going to touch a tarantula without a handler.
You're going to have a handler there that knows what to do if shit escalates.
And can hand it off to you.
But it can still bite you.
Well, I mean, technically it could.
I feel like there's not much of a difference.
But when I held the snake for my calendar, she was so heavy. I mean,
what was her name? Do you remember?
Susan?
No, but it was something like that. But no, she had a name, and she was sweet, and she was affectionate, and like
she was sniffing your head.
Yeah,
huh?
And I wasn't scared of her. I was like, I actually love her. She was very sweet.
But if you saw her out in the yard.
Oh, hell no.
You'd have a heart attack.
My heart just started pumping just thinking about seeing a boa constrictor in your yard. Don't
see it.
Does Nashville have big snakes like that?
I don't think no boa constrictors.
Where do our boas live in?
Florida.
Cardi B videos, maybe.
Cardi B videos. Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The Amazon.
The Amazon. Yeah, they're not here in Nashville.
Okay.
None of them are.
Hey, I was thinking about the Amazon the other day, and I was like, why did Amazon name their name Amazon? Was it after the rainforest or what?
You just got to ask
Jeff. Okay, I'm gonna write them right now on Instagram.
You just got to ask Jeff. You got to ask Jeff.
Hey,
Bezos.
everyone, if you have Instagram, everyone go write Jeff and say, hey, why did you name Amazon Amazon?
Yeah, I'd like to know. It's a nice basic name that you can remember.
Yeah.
You know? It's a nice basic. This is how old I am. I remember when it was a bookstore, online bookstore.
Well, yeah.
Didn't you order some of your college books from there?
I can't remember, but probably. But yeah,
That's crazy when it was just books. Because
just books.
they were in competition with like Barnes and Nobles and stuff, huh?
Hey, before we talk about Dollywood,
Gatlinburg.
which I'll get into that in a minute, I do want to say this Friday, April 18th, we are doing a live Trailer Tales podcast at Moon Tower Comedy Festival in Austin, Texas. Please get your tickets at eatmytrash.com. And then at the end of this month, we're starting a tour. So I will be working on new material during the shows. And keep in mind, working. So
don't be too hot on the baby girl, okay?
I'm likely to tell a joke where you go, okay? And then once I see that it got no laughs, I'll switch it up and try something different the next night. So I'm going to be working on new material. I'm also doing a thing called Tammy's Box, so you'll just have to come and see Tammy's Box. A lot of the shows are sold out, you guys. Low ticket warnings on a lot of the shows. Go get your tickets at
eatmytrash.com. Swipe up.
where, Maggie?
Eatmytrash.com.
It took her a minute. Eatmytrash.com.
Boom, boom, boom. And you guys are driving.
Yeah, we're driving.
Dang.
Yeah, we're back on tour. And I will say this. We have not toured in a year since before the cruise.
Oh my gosh.
Which, by the way, the cruise...
The viral podcast, but
Well, yeah.
comedy tour is so crazy. That's crazy you haven't toured since before the cruise.
And the cruise has been a year ago, and I can't... It's over a year
What?
now.
Oh my gosh.
Maggie, it feels like it was 2 or 3 months ago.
It popped up on my memories on Facebook, and I was like, wait.
A year ago?
A year?
I'm still recovering.
Yes!
We're going to be back out in those waters in a minute.
A few months?
Bags packed.
So this is going to be a wild year. We're going to be touring pretty much the whole year. We're going to be getting ready for the cruise. We got lots planned. We got, the baby girls are staying busy and locked and loaded, and yeah. So
And the cruise is going to be wild.
How do you suck dick?
We'll show you on the cruise.
Hey,
On
we'll
the cruise.
We'll show you on the cruise. It just can't be in the hot tub. We don't want to get banned.
What if we
Yeah.
had competitions?
On sucking cock? Or
Yeah.
what? Hey, no sucking cock on the cruise in the hot tub. That's
yeah.
just the number one rule.
Or
Huh?
in the hallways?
Or the buffet. Just keep that really,
Behind the door.
Yeah. And you could have an audience if you want to invite an audience in, but just, let's try to keep.
Keep it in the cabin. Keep the cocks in the cabin.
Yeah, exactly. Keep the cocks in the cabin.
Yeah.
Maybe make merch for that.
We did take a few days last week and go try to relax in Gatlinburg,
There was
Tennessee.
no relaxing.
Well, no, but we had fun. Y'all, we went to Dollywood for the first time. I could cry right now.
Let's start off with the dynamic 6.
Well, the timer hasn't went off yet, so maybe we should.
Let's wait on the timer.
But we could start out with the gist of it, though.
Yeah, we've already said cock and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So we check into this Airbnb, and we all have vlogs of this. So please go watch our vlogs. And Maggie and Paige weren't there yet, and Beth wasn't there yet. It was me and Libby. And this cabin's very nice. It's got a little theater room downstairs. So I'm upstairs, and Libby texts me, and she goes, "Come to the theater room, bring your phone." And I'm like,
You know that's serious.
You know it's going to be something good.
I'm like, wow, this is something good, I walk in there, I'm like, what? And she goes, somebody left a DVD in the DVD player. She goes, so I was playing it, and it started, and I go, what? Long story short, it's called Dynamic Booty 6. It was a full-blown porno video.
Corno.
And I'm laughing my ass off. We're sitting there watching. I go, I can't wait for the baby girls to get here. I can't wait for the baby girls to get here. And pretty much they got there, and I go, I set them down. I go, y'all can get down here now, right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all in a movie theater, like stacked up seats, so it's just out of control.
Paige brought a black light. There was blue light, and there was cum drizzles on the ground.
Oh,
A few piles.
Right by the TV. You could tell exactly where they were and what they were doing.
Where he squirted.
Or where it dripped out of her.
Yeah. Oh, don't say dripped out of her. So that was a very fun and eventful. So just go watch our vlogs, please.
We had surround sound that night.
But the thing is, who brings a corno to a Airbnb movie theater? And because that slept 25 people.
Orgy.
I mean, yeah, there was definitely an orgy before we pulled up.
Yes.
Dude, we slept in crust.
Yeah, we did.
And Maggie said she had black pubes all over in her bed.
My room didn't get cleaned. I don't think. There was black pubes all over my bathroom.
Okay, well, my room was clean. So
I made mine dirty
So,
with all the blood.
But it was a very, very, very fun time. We filmed our reactions to what we were seeing on screen. So the next morning, we went to Dollywood. And I will say this. I don't like theme parks. I've talked about that. I hate theme parks. I don't want to sit in line. I don't want there to be crowds where I can't walk.
But guess what?
I don't want the heat. I don't want to wait an hour and a half to ride a ride.
But guess what?
What?
Dollywood was the exact opposite of everything she just said. It was cold. There was no lines.
Nobody there.
Yep.
I felt like we had the whole park to ourselves.
Ooh, we were freaking running around. We would get off of a ride and say, hold on, wait, we're going to just leave our stuff in the backpack cubbies. And we would just run and sprint and get back on.
It was one of the best days of my life.
I felt like a little kid again.
Yes.
I was hopping around. Chelcie had her face painted.
Had a unicorn on
The
my forehead.
food.
The food. Now we can't. We're literally like, when can we go back? Like, what day can we take?
Yeah.
We're looking at like next week, next following. Like, when can we go?
Time's ticking.
We got to go back to Dollywood.
I was going to get my face painted, but Maggie's like, oh, the paint will make your face break out.
Well,
I told her not to.
you should have done it, Chima.
I had you tell me that, and I had her tell me that.
Well, hang out with me next time at Dollywood, and I'll take you to get your face painted.
Yeah, but then I'll be riding the dumbest rides on the block, dude.
And all y'all's face paint was dripping because it started raining.
I know.
And they were crying, too, because we watched some Dollywood little movie.
Oh
I
gosh,
know.
it was just a wonderful time.
Somebody
I love
said
Dolly.
that little
5, 6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
You if you hate theme parks.
You. If you don't like Dollywood,
You if you have a blister on your foot.
you. If you don't like lines,
You. If you're too ashamed to ride around in a wheelchair.
Scooter, you. If you're a piece of shit, you.
If your name starts with a A.
You. If your name starts with a B, you. If you don't like protein powder, you.
If you don't like Stanley Cups.
you.
If you don't like Dunkin' Donuts, that's okay.
That's me. Yeah, that's fine if you don't like Dunkin'. That's actually we understand why if you don't like Dunkin' Donuts.
Ooh, dude, that freaking creamy ass guacamole.
Don't get me started on Dunkin' Donuts.
They're candied bacon.
Huh?
They have candied bacon.
Just fake?
Candied bacon
What's that?
at Dunkin' Donuts
Yep.
is the last thing on earth I would ever want to eat.
It's
How do
nasty.
you make it?
It's like you cook bacon and you put like sugar on it and make it like sweet and candied.
It's like syrup.
Woo! Hey, you guys, it's disgusting. Before we get into the calls, I want to say something that I forgot to tell you guys.
Tell us, Chima Sticks. What is it?
What is it?
Guess.
Okay. Susan
I'm
Boyle?
not gay or pregnant. So
Okay.
so take those
Take those off. Okay.
Yeah.
You got a boil on your pussy?
for once. No.
Oh, wow.
Ingrown
Sure.
hair?
What?
Ingrown hair on your pussy?
Like Wilma.
Oversized clot that came out?
Well, no, but maybe. I'll just go ahead and tell you guys. You're never going to guess.
You dropped off 5 my set of games.
Don't ever bring that up again. Okay. Remember a few weeks ago I was telling you that I was telling you about the movie I did. The movie I filmed.
Yeah.
I got to go to North Carolina and film a movie and stuff. Oh my God. This is and once again, I don't get embarrassed, but this did it. I got really embarrassed.
Oh God.
So the costume director had been texting me and she's like, "Hey, like we want you to wear this type of stuff. We want you to have this style." And I said, "Hey, I actually have some of that. If you want me to bring just if it works, you know." And then she's like, "Yeah, just bring that. That'd be great. That'd be great." And I was like, "Okay." So whenever I was packing to go, I packed one big suitcase and I put all the stuff that she wanted in this suitcase along with my other stuff, my packing cubes. And I pack very nice. It's organized and I pack
light. You don't pack heavy at all.
No, I'm a light packer. So I land in North Carolina and I go straight to the movie set because I don't film till the next day, but they wanted to get my costume ready and go through everything and all that stuff. So I go straight there. So I'm going with my bag that's got my personal stuff in it and my wardrobe stuff.
Yeah.
So I go and meet them. They're very nice. And they're like, "Okay, like show us what you brought." So I was like, "Okay." So I put my bag down. I open it up, flip open the top. There's my really nice packing cubes, all organized and everything. And directly on top of that is my clit sucker.
I knew you was going to say that.
Just chilling.
And I closed it right in front of them.
You were embarrassed?
I was mortified.
Do you think they saw it?
Maggie! Yeah!
What? You had to reopen it though, right? For the wardrobe? So then what? You're like,
that's what I thought. I go, "Why did I just close this?" Because it's obvious.
Yeah.
So I literally was like, "Oh my God, why did I put my clit sucker just..."
Dude, you should have just said, "Well, there's my clit sucker."
I was mortified. So I just opened it and I grabbed it real quick and tucked it underneath. It was so obvious. It was so obvious what it was. It was obvious what I did. It was all, and they just went along with They just pretended like they didn't see it.
They were
they
being
packed
professional.
the same shit in their suitcase, just hidden.
I know, but I don't know these people. It was a professional setting.
They were being professional.
But they know you.
Yeah. And thank God it wasn't like a big cock-shaped dildo.
Yeah.
That would have been
With veins.
right.
The octopus hand.
Ooh, what's up with that little rabbit thing? That thing I just never understood.
It gets your clit.
Dude.
It gets your clit.
I actually love those.
Yeah.
But what does it do?
So the dildo goes in you, and then that comes up and surrounds your clit and makes you nut double hard.
It just vibrates.
Yeah.
Those little claws vibrate. They always remind me of chicken legs, chicken feet,
Talons.
chicken talons. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I was embarrassed.
Hey, that's fine. At least they didn't walk in on you sucking on your clit with it.
Yeah. I've never been caught.
What about at TSA? Or you don't care if they open it at TSA?
See, I don't care at TSA.
Just if you're going to work with people or somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like, if TSA opens it and sees my clit sucker or dildo, it's like, number one, I'm sure they see that all the time. Number two, you're invading me. You're
opening up my
You're coming
suitcase.
into me. I don't care what you see in there. You're opening my shit.
I bet some people have a fetish where they like people to see stuff, so they'll purposely just put a gallon of water next to a big giant cock.
They do. They do.
Oh, they love it.
Yeah, they do. Exactly. So, yeah, baby girls.
I wonder how many old men get caught with just a
with the
dildo.
octopus claw?
Yeah, with the octopus claw and just trying to crawl out of their suitcase.
Probably a lot. Mm-hmm. Probably a lot. Would that not embarrass y'all?
Not really.
What?
No.
People you don't know in a professional setting.
Here's the thing: the Satisfyer Pro looks like one of those face. You
Suckers.
could have played that off.
It does, but if you're most females know that ain't no face cleaner.
For me personally, I would like for something like that to happen because I would seriously go, "Oh, there's my clit sucker."
You would,
and then it would just like break the ice for the entire week. Because when I'm filming or doing anything, I love for everyone in the room to be on the same page.
You're right.
So if they all know you're sucking on your clit back in the hotel room, that's
You're right.
funny.
Same page. You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, honeys. Paige, Jen.
I told you the story where my teacher was like, Paige, 48, talking to me, and I had no clue. And then she's like, Paige!
That's how would you know? That's funny. That's funny.
I know. I remember sitting in class like, why the my mom named me Paige?
It's a cute name.
Now I love it. I do
Yeah.
love my name, but
Yeah.
just like it was embarrassing, I guess, as a kid.
Yeah. So what do y'all say we do? Answer a few calls, then end it with some trivia, or vice versa?
Maybe a couple calls, some trivial, another call.
Let's see what. Hey, you know what? Let's just see what happens, because this is our podcast, and we can do whatever we want,
Oh, and we have ears.
and we can do whatever we
Hey,
want.
and if you don't have ears,
you. If you're Mike Tyson, and you wait, no, he bit off in there.
if you buy ears,
Fuck you.
do you like your ears getting bit during sex?
I don't hate it, but I don't want it. I'm not like, oh, suck my ear.
I'm always thinking, shoot, I hope my ears are.
Oh, I keep my ears
Clean.
clean. I'm weird about my ears.
Well, I
I'm
keep my
cleaning 'em.
ears so clean. I wash them, or I put a Q-tip in them, and you're not supposed to do that.
I clean
yeah.
inside and outside. I keep my ears clean.
But still, if you ever get a taste of the wax,
Why would you taste it though?
Hey, people like tasting stuff, and they like tasting bodily fluids.
on accident, for me,
Oh,
Yeah, some on purpose.
you've never got a lick of earwax.
No,
Never, Maggie.
how would you do that?
Stick your finger in your ear, and then
And then put your finger in your fucking mouth.
and then maybe later you get a little lick
No,
on accident.
I've gotten cheese on the back of my ear
God.
before.
Cheese that didn't come out of your earring, just chilling.
In the back of your ear. Like dried conditioner looking shit.
Chelsea's mad, dude. I'm not
She's
talking.
acting like she's never had it happen before.
I keep my shit because I keep my shit clean, and I know it comes pretty quick, but it's nasty.
Uh-huh.
I'm not acting like I've never had nastiness. I have, but calling it cheese when cheese is something I love.
One more topic about cheese.
Oh God.
This one's a good one.
Okay.
The Shane Dawson podcast came up,
Uh-huh.
and our friend Chris, I call him Crispy Station.
Yeah.
He was talking about cheese and saying that's how pizza, the stuffed crust came about and everything, because the government made too much cheese back in the day, so they had to hurry up and get rid of it. That's why they started doing 4 cheese pizzas, stuffed crust pizza, giving government cheese.
You don't think it was because just everyone's fat and just like cheese? Want more of it?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is that
Yeah.
true?
I have no idea.
It does make sense. And supposedly they were telling all these companies, come up with anything you can to involve more cheese.
Come up with anything you can to involve more cheese. The government.
Clogged arteries.
Well, you got to think about it. Stuffed crust did come along. The
Hey.
4 cheese pizzas. What else was pretty cheesy?
Cheese sticks.
Hey, honey's
Yeah.
heart association here.
Cheese coids.
Cheese coids.
Cheese coids.
Did somebody rip ass cheeks in here?
Millie
it
just
stinks
got-
so motherfucking bad. I'm gonna
No.
puke.
No.
Millie just got up
God.
and
No.
Damn,
No, I don't smell anything.
bro.
You okay, Chima?
No,
she's not all right.
bro.
Chima.
Get a whiff.
I don't smell nothing. I'm whiffing it away.
Just-
I don't
Fucking
want a
wait.
whiff.
Don't do it over here.
God, all right. Let's start a call.
Holy
How about
shit.
smell some beans?
Do you smell that?
Do you smell that?
Hey, honeys, lesbian here. I was calling in because I once had a girl that I went to school with reach out to me on Facebook, and she blew up like from the Maury Povich hot, not to hot, that type of situation, and was super hot, wanted to hook up with the girl, and she had a boyfriend though. So when I went to meet her, we'd have some drinks and stuff, and then she, like, wanted to have sex with me, but her boyfriend wanted us to have sex on top of his back. So he liked the pressure of it, and so it just kind of became a thing where it was like I'd go over there, I'd hook up with her, and he wasn't involved in any type of way, and he just, that was okay with him, and I guess it was okay with me because he wasn't involved. And so I was just wondering if you've ever heard of anything like that, like someone getting off from feeling pressure, wanting to be ran over, wanting people to stand and walk on their back and stuff like that. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. Oh, yeah?
Hey, honeys. Smothering here.
Maybe go get a massage. One of those Asian ones where they walk on
With
your
the
back.
Thai
and
massages.
do that.
No, I have heard of this. People love to be smashed, smushed,
Their
smothered.
balls
Yes.
punched and kicked.
Yes. A lot of dudes. That's why a lot of them love like bigger ladies because they will like crush them and smother them and stuff. People love it.
People like, what's it called? Gigantism? Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Where the guys are loving, like if women, they put the phone at a certain angle and it looks like they're going to stomp on them. Like some King Kong shit.
Yes, that too.
They like that. But I don't know, the sex on the back, I mean, I guess you can, if you can nut with all that pressure on your back, that's good.
He's probably not even nutting. He's probably just laying down and just loving that he can't breathe because 2 chicks are fucking on his back.
That's wild. I've never heard of that.
Yes.
Just laying there. So he's kind of the bed.
Right.
Imagine going over there to hook up with somebody and she's like, we got to fuck on his back tonight. I'm sorry.
He wants us to have sex on his back.
And the
And
fact she
she's
keeps
so-
going over her.
No, she's so like, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, I'm back. Dude.
Wow. I have heard of that. Hey, people, there's something for everybody.
Oh my gosh, dude.
There's something
back.
for everybody.
Damn, dude.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, I'm back.
I'm back.
And then they just play Guess Who's Back by Eminem.
Guess who's back?
Back
Back
That's
again.
funny.
Oh, man.
That's cool, though. Good for them.
Yeah.
Dude, I would just be grinding on his back. That'd be fun.
He found 2 chicks that were willing to fuck on his back. And I think that's cool.
I love that for him.
Dude, they got your back.
They got your back.
Literally.
Oh, man.
I
All right.
can't, dude.
Well,
That's out of control.
it's awesome.
That if you like pressure and getting stuff on your back, it's just weird because he's not looking.
He likes to feel.
That's crazy to me.
Probably thinks about it later and it gets him off.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Let
hey,
us
honeys,
know.
thank you for calling in. We love you.
Love you.
Hello, and welcome to the Moo Moo commercials. Hey, honeys, me here, and I want to let you know, if you've been on the fence about, I don't know, Chelcie, I'm too scared to use a sex toy, I'm too scared to put something in me, I'm too scared to put a little motorized vibrator on my clit, you guys, stop being scared, okay? You want to bust a nut, all right? And that's what we're here to tell you about today, how to do that easier. Okay, with adamandeve.com. All right. The best way to get started is to go to adamandeve.com right now. Okay, because they're going to have everything you need to help you bust a nut. All right. Listen, they're offering you guys 50% off just about any item plus free shipping. Okay, which includes rush processing. And listen, 50% off and free shipping. Hey, malt sticks, that's a good deal, okay? You can't beat that. They've got everything you're going to need to help you bust a nut. Chelcie, what do they have? Well, how about you just hop on adamandeve.com and look at their huge website of all the different stuff they have to help you. Don't wait, you guys. Better sex and better nutting is just a click away. Just enter offer code VIRAL at checkout. That's viral, VIRAL, at adamandeve.com. This is an exclusive offer specific to this podcast, you guys. So be sure to use code VIRAL to get your discount. All right, 100% free shipping and get it fast with rush processing. Code VIRAL. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this might not be a very popular thing, but with everything with Casey Anthony on TikTok, am I the only one that even has a kind of slight thought that she is innocent? I don't think she's 100% innocent, but I don't think she did it. I don't think she killed her daughter. I think she knows more than she's telling, but I don't think she killed her. I just want to know y'all's thoughts on it. Oh yeah.
Dang, this is gonna stir
This is gonna stir the pot.
smoky swirls.
Our blood's boiling.
Smoky swirls. This is gonna stir the pot.
Oh, this is gonna start a fire.
A lot of the younger generation believe that she's innocent.
And
Probably
here's
'cause
why.
she's making TikToks.
Yeah. And here's why.
Right.
They were either not born or little kids
Right.
when all this was going on, and they weren't paying attention to anything.
They weren't watching Nancy Grace.
No, and I was every fucking night.
Yep.
I never missed a Nancy Grace. I never missed one of those shows about this. And, I think people that don't know the case and then they saw her documentary that came out.
Yeah.
That was don't get me started on how ridiculous that was. But I can see how if you know nothing about the case and you watch that documentary, you're going to think, hey, we should give this a sec. No. She killed her fucking kid.
And now she's trying to be a lawyer, and she lives 20 minutes away from all of us.
Narcissist extreme. Narcissist and murderer and child murderer is what Casey Anthony is.
She needs money. She's on TikTok selling subscriptions.
She's on TikTok Shop.
Insane. So no, I think if you question, if you're thinking, hey, I don't think she has done this, then I truly think you don't know all the information.
Who do you think he thinks did it?
Probably one of the parents, one of her parents, which is ridiculous. I think if you question if she did it or not, you don't know all the facts. I think you should go back and really, really look into it. It is her DNA was on the duct tape on the girl's mouth, like so much evidence.
Aren't the parents not on speaking terms with her? Or
No, they're
are
not. They're not. But I don't blame them, and I wouldn't be either.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons. But there are a lot of people that don't think she did it, and I think those people are a lot of the younger crowd who this is a new case to them.
Yeah.
It's crazy that these cases can happen and nobody's held accountable.
Right.
But then there can be a case where you feel like maybe somebody shouldn't even be held accountable, and then they're all locked up. What?
Right. Oh, I watched every minute of this case. I remember being in Babe's Chicken Strip Dinner House in Garland, Texas. Me and Greg were having lunch when the verdict is back, and we were about finished up, and I go, get me home. I was like, speed home. Like I was like, that's where I was when the verdict came in, and I lost my mind when it said not guilty. So no, she definitely, but hey, the case is back and it's riling a lot of people up because once again, a whole crew of people don't know about it.
And I love TikTok so much for this reason, because all of the different stories and then all the new things that start to come out. Gets juicy.
Yeah. And the audacity of that bitch.
Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe she even is posting.
Bro.
Well, she sees Gypsy Rose posting and making money and has her own show, so she's probably thinking,
Yep.
let me get in there.
Let me
Yeah.
get this clout.
Yeah. And I can't believe has it been 15 years?
Yeah. No longer.
Longer than 15
I
years?
think.
Because I think they said that Kaylee would have been 20, which
Jamie.
Maggie, that's how old I was when this case was happening and I was watching it.
Let me look.
Holy shit.
Let me look this up.
I
That's
was
wild.
20, because this happened right before I got married, like the year before, and I got married at 21, almost 22. So I was 20 when I was watching this case,
Yeah.
and she was a little girl, and now she would have been 20 this year. That makes me sick to my stomach.
That's crazy.
It also,
Okay.
time flies, dude. Like that's insane.
And how she was acting like when all that was going down, like just out partying.
So what was it? 2008.
2008. I got married in 2009. So it's been 15 years. Yep. Crazy. Sound off in the comments.
Oh,
Sound off.
sound off and on.
Would love to know what you think about this.
Sound all the way up.
Sound all the way up.
Yeah. Let us know your Casey Anthony thoughts.
Yes, please. And I did hear she moved to Nashville.
Dude, if I see her at Hattie B's or something,
Yeah. What you doing?
guess I'll just,
Well, let's talk about it and have a plan for if it happens.
yeah, Malt Keely.
Man?
Man,
She's
she's not going to do that.
Honestly, I'd be the one to see Casey Anthony and not even recognize her.
You would.
Be talking to her.
I just go, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm sure she gets it everywhere she goes.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and I'm going to add to it.
How could she walk out in public, bro?
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
And everybody in the damn world
Oh my.
knows who she is.
Yep.
The braveness.
Yes. Great little topic. Thank you for calling in, honeys.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, honeys. I have a Mary Kill for you.
Ooh.
Horror Icons Edition. Michael Myers, Pennywise, Freddy Krueger. Let me know. Love you guys.
Haven't we done something similar to this? I can't remember. Or maybe we just talked about it.
Yeah, I feel like we have done Krueger and
Mom, I do it again.
yeah, we got to.
I am going to. Ooh. I'm going to Freddy. Just because he's got those fingers and stuff.
Ooh,
But
Freddy,
he's got those
those choppers. Freddy got fingered.
knife fingers, right?
I can't. Well, maybe he can just.
Maybe he could slice open some boils, get them all out, and
Right.
be about your day.
He could slice my boils. I'm going to Mike Myers. Because that's a regular name.
And he's not that creepy looking.
Right. And I'm going to kill Pennywise.
Okay.
Because come on, I'm not fucking or marrying Pennywise.
Yeah. But he seems kind of fun. Dude, Greg looks like Pennywise.
No.
Sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna Pennywise.
What?
Marry Mike Myers and kill Freddy.
Okay. Maggie, what about you?
This is hard
Go ahead.
because I don't want to do any of it.
Right. But you got to.
You have to because
got to.
this game's
so-
big.
Yeah, this game's big. You got to. Who you fucking?
Who you marrying?
I'm gonna
I'm going to
Freddy Krueger,
Freddy Krueger.
I'm going to Freddy Krueger.
marry Michael,
Marry Michael.
and kill Penny.
Kill Penny.
Kill Penny.
Penny done.
Penny.
Ooh,
Tell me I'm gonna miss you.
tell me. Ooh, dude, imagine freaking Pennywise down there and he you know how he kind of pops out of the gutter? What if he's eating you out and what does he say?
Well, he looks like all I can think about is you dressing up as Clint.
I know.
Uh-huh.
I know.
What does he say in that gutter? What's that famous
I'm
catch?
back or something like that. What does he say?
I don't
Is
re-
that somebody else?
It's not. I'm
No,
back.
You're thinking about the
Oh.
people f***ing on that guy's back. Gosh, I can't believe Beth doesn't know. If she was here, she
Yeah.
could ring in.
Yeah. I feel like Beth knows everything. For real. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. If I don't know something, I'm like, Beth.
I wish that. I guess that is kind of Siri, but when you can just say, "Hey, tell me this," but I need it almost quicker than that.
I need it quicker. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for calling in, honeys. Great FMK.
Love you.
Love you, honeys.
Hello, ladies. Well, I'm someone who is mildly entertained by astrology, and then I was looking you guys up on the internet, and I saw that, I guess, Chelcie is a Virgo, Paige is Taurus, and Libby is Capricorn. And then I realized you guys are Earth girls, all of you, all your Earth signs. So I wanted to know what everybody else's sign was. Maggie, Beth. Anyways, I love you guys, and yeah.
Love you.
Love you, honeys. I'm not. I'm a Leo.
I'm a Virgo.
So,
Maybe he was on.
well, first off, the internet be lying.
You can't believe anything.
Yeah.
The internet also says I have black eyes, I weigh 170 pounds, and I am worth like $100 million. I'm like, So don't believe that. I'm a Leo. I was born August 9th. I'm a Leo.
I think I'm a Virgo. I was born September 15th,
Okay.
but they said that they were changing stuff around.
Oh, see,
But you can't just change.
right. Like, why just change the sign? See, I don't know anything about astrology. I'm not that type of person that doesn't believe in it, though. I'm not that type of person that's like, oh, astrology's stupid. It means nothing. I don't think that, but I also don't know if it does. I'm very like open to whatever. I don't know anything about it.
It does feel almost like a religion to some people, you know.
yeah.
That's why
yeah.
I don't shut it down, because it's
Yeah.
some people's beliefs and
Yeah.
the way they live their life.
And the way the world is.
Yeah.
And the way, yeah, sure.
I think it is cool.
What are you, Maggie?
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Beth's a Sagittarius.
A saggy vag.
Saggy vag. Yeah, see, I don't even know what any of this means.
Gosh, I think they say Virgos are like awkward or something. I don't even know. It changes every day, doesn't it?
I think
No, it's pretty straight on. I read and
you do?
Uh-huh.
What's it say?
Just kind of like your horoscope.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know about y'all's, but
Let me read the
mine's always pretty straight on. I'm like, damn.
really.
Yeah.
Read all of them right now.
Leo horoscope today. I'm going to read this. And this is from horoscopes.com.
Is that the same as astrology though?
I don't know.
See, I don't know that.
See, I don't even know what that means.
I don't know because I know horoscope and I think astrology may be different.
Wait, is astrology the freaking astrology is the stars up in the damn galaxies?
It's like the map and the planets that you align with and stuff like that.
Okay, well, if a horoscope is separate, I'm sorry, but I'm going to read my horoscope. I'm going to read all y'all's horoscopes for today.
Read it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mine says, this is a fantastic day. Elements of your life seem to be falling into place. You're in a period where you're beginning new cycles of love and mental activity. These beginning points are highlighted. You should think about how you want to be remembered in the future. Your heart and mind are working harmoniously. So take advantage of this to lay down some plans. Okay? Now, what are you, Paige?
Virgo.
Virgo. I'm going to read
Did that feel like it lined up? You are on your period. It said something about that.
I mean,
It said something about that.
I guess the new plan stuff.
I think
is
it's
right.
different than astrology.
Oh,
But
okay.
go ahead and read it.
All right, I'm reading pages. This is one of those days in which you can't figure out what to order for dinner. You're the official owner of the cloudy head today, Virgo. You're waiting at the deli counter trying to figure out what you want. Ad popped up. You motherfucker. Trying to figure out what you want and when it's your turn to order. You've already forgotten. Your emotions may be so tied up in your brain that you can't think straight. Try to mellow out and watch a movie.
Dang, that hit.
It kind of hit. You also always know what you want to eat.
Yeah.
But everything else that makes sense.
What's funny though, I go to Chick-fil-A Monday through Saturday in the mornings, and today I pulled up and I kind of didn't know what to order. Although
That's weird.
I order all the time, but
Right.
I told the guy, I'm like, you know my order better than me.
That's funny. Maggie, you're Aquarius. That's what it says about you. Things may be coming to a dramatic climax for you, Aquarius. It may seem like everything is working against you. Take note that this is an excellent time to find balance and gain a much greater perspective on the issues of your life. If you're trying to figure out where your heart and brain are hiding, you should look at the opposite side of the world. They're over there discussing things together.
What are they saying? Molly.
What if they're over there in Europe going, "Most
Yeah, that made no sense to me.
Okay. That didn't make sense to me either.
No, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So what is the difference between those two? Gosh, dude.
A bit of malt and a little bit of
A
stick.
little bit of malt, a little bit of stick.
Jamie.
I just look up like astrology readings on TikTok. They're pretty
Okay.
cool. So try that.
That's the thing. Somebody will always have a different way to give you
Okay.
your reading.
Difference between astrology and horoscope. Astrology is a broader, more comprehensive system that interprets the influence of celestial bodies on human affairs, while a horoscope is a specific tool or chart within astrology used to analyze an individual's birth chart and predict future events.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
So horoscope's just more precise.
Yeah.
Digs in. Okay.
Yeah, guess so. Okay, let's do another call.
This is the last call.
Whoa.
last call.
Whoa.
Last call.
One call. That's all.
Hey, honeys, new rockstar here. I'm a new listener. I've been listening since January, and anytime there's a new listener that calls in, Paige and Chelcie always ask how they found you. So I just wanted to tell you, a clip of your podcast came on my TikTok. It was the one where the mayor was sending Snapchat farts to Paige. It made me laugh so hard. I watched it over and over again, and I thought I could use this in my daily life. So I found you guys. I've been listening every day ever since, and I'm just so grateful for you guys for making me laugh. Also, you know it's bad when all you can, like, your verbiage changes when you're listening to something so much. So I got an email today from my boss that was titled Corporate Shredding Event, and all I wanted to do was scream, Shredders! Okay, honeys, thank you. Oh, yeah?
This made shredder. That made my whole day.
Dude, the details. I'm obsessed with those details.
I love when someone has no clue who we are and then they find the podcast randomly and then become a rocker. Nothing makes me happier.
And when they call in and tell you exactly where they were, what platform.
I love it. I love it when we get someone.
The farts got her. The farts spread.
The farts got her.
Gotti.
Spread.
Spreader.
Wide open.
Shredder.
Dude,
This
that
makes me
is so funny. If you found a podcast from a fart promo.
That's what I live for.
That's how I find mine.
I hope I do come across the podcast like this.
Yes, I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to all the previous pods. And if you're listening now, thank you for supporting us and being here. God, we love you. Thank you.
And thank you for talking like us with the verbiage.
Yeah.
Why verbiage? I just thought it was verbiage.
That may be the correct way to say it. I don't know.
No, because you spell it with an I.
Verbiage.
And you say verbiage.
Okay.
I think you say it right.
See, I wouldn't know if I did.
Say pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
But you say pamphlet.
Say pamphlet.
What?
Flit.
Pamphlet.
Huh?
Not how you say it.
Pamphlet.
When you talk about a pamphlet, you'll say pamphlet.
Oh.
Is that not how you say it?
No, I don't.
Do you hear me say pamphlet all the time?
She just said it.
Yes.
Pamphlet. Is that not how you say it?
I don't think there's a F. Maybe there's a PH.
Pamphlet. Pamphlet. I say pamphlet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
just say pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
I say, hand me that paper.
And then ibuprofen.
I say ibuprofen.
Profren.
And I thought that's what it was.
But you all say posta. I was supposed to go to here today.
Posta. Shoulda.
Yeah.
I say shoulda, gotta, gonna.
Yeah.
We all talk very redneck and not how you're supposed to.
Right.
So if you're trying to learn the English language and listen, this is not the pod.
You're right. Yeah. And also, we don't know anything, so don't ever think we know that we know what we're talking about.
Don't ever think anything because everything we say here is allegedly.
Well, and I think the whole world's alleged. Who knows anything?
Nobody. Don't believe anything you see, read, look at. Even if you look at your finger.
Don't believe it. Because your own finger could lie to you.
Get tatted, you're fake on your finger.
You're fake. Oh, bless you.
That was fake.
Sorry.
That sneeze was fake.
That was a fake sneeze. That was a fake sneeze.
She just did that to make you guys believe it was real.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Should we sing a little song? Get trivia. Get trivia. Get trivia. Get trivia. Get trivia. Get trivia.
Ooh, shuck it to me. Hey, honey, smart here. Get that wheel up here. Let's spin.
Hey, honey, spinning a wheel here.
Hey, honeys, I'm going to take you to the ring and spin you on my finger.
And also, when I was a kid, I always used to want to spin a wheel, and now that I do it for a living, that's mind-blowing to me.
Goals have succeeded.
Yes. Beth said she added a new
segment.
Is it agriculture?
Category.
No. Y'all just haven't spun on that one yet.
Adult cartoons?
Nope.
Marvel films?
You'll know it when you see
Marvel films? What the hell?
All right.
Okay, spinning.
Let's get our Buzz Aldrins.
Buzz Aldrin.
I'm not going to know nothing about the Marvel films, so.
Maggie, this is your time to shine.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Everybody ready? Here we go. Sports. Purple.
Y'all like sports?
Purple. Sports. Purple. Here we go.
Question number 1 of Trivial. Yao Ming played for what NBA team?
Mavericks.
Incorrect.
He played for the Bulls.
Incorrect.
Oh, the Lakers.
Try again.
Lakers?
Mm-mm.
What the dude? Dude, where did Yao Ming? Who did he?
Think Texas.
Houston.
Correct. Houston Rockets.
He did. Oh, that's the fucking colors.
I knew it was. I thought it was Texas. That's why I thought. Whatever.
I was just thinking of the uniform, the red and the white, and I for some reason went straight to Bulls.
Your turn, Chima.
That's bullshit.
All right, Chima's turn. Here we go.
Yao Ming.
The 2000s.
The 2000s.
The 2000s.
Green.
Question number 2 of Trivial. What year did the Baja Men unleash their catchy canine anthem, Who Let the Dogs Out?
My initial thought was 1999, but let's go with 2001.
Incorrect.
2002.
Incorrect.
2000.
It is 2000. That is correct.
Why did I not go with my gut?
Let the dogs out.
I'm going to say that I got that.
The Baja Men.
You were only a year off. Maybe. It's fine.
Yeah, here we go.
Spinny. Okay.
Sports. Purple. Sports. Which, by the way, real quick, that was such a good song.
Who let the dogs out?
Who? All right, here we go.
All right. Question number 3 of Trivial. Which NFL team draws its name from a poem by Edgar Allan Poe? NFL team that gets its name from an Edgar Allan Poe poem.
Who the hell is that? Okay, I guess
I
let's
don't
just
know.
think.
I don't know.
From a poem.
This one's hard. What the hell?
An NFL team.
NFL.
Let's just think.
Chima, you know football.
Chima.
The 49ers.
Incorrect.
Good guess. What is it, Riffy?
It is the Baltimore Ravens.
I don't even understand that question.
Neither do I, so okay.
Your spin.
All right, here we go.
Big wheels keep on toning.
Marvel films.
Oh,
Here we go.
Marvel films.
Question number 4 of Trivial. What is Deadpool's real name? That's an easy one.
Mark.
Incorrect.
Ryan Reynolds.
That's a good guess.
That's it, right?
That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for.
Deadpool.
Oh, in the movie?
In the Marvel universe, what is Deadpool's real name? Not the character who plays him.
I've never seen it. What is it, Maggie?
Jason.
It's okay. It's a hard one.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
can't
easy for
remember.
those who are
Hey,
listening.
what does it start with? And then we can all take a guess.
His
Okay.
first and his last name start with a W.
Wyatt Wesley.
William.
I know this, Beth, but I can't remember.
All right.
It's okay. The answer is Wade Wilson.
That's right. That's
Wade
right.
Wilson.
I knew that.
You gave yourself a clap. Nobody got it right. All right. My turn? Your turn. Go. Here we go. Two of y'all.
Gary Wilson Jr.
Agriculture.
Here we go.
Agriculture.
Which state in the U.S. has the most farms?
California.
Incorrect.
Idaho.
Texas.
The answer is Texas.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Texas, dude.
Texas. It's got to be Texas.
It's
I
Texas.
should have known that.
What are they growing the most of?
Probably beef. Cows.
Okay.
I bet it is. All right, ready? U.S. history. Orange U.S. history.
U.S. history.
Here we go.
Give me 1 second.
Give her a moment.
Give me just a moment. I'm trying to find a good one, you know.
And y'all know what? I'm so excited. I'm going to be in Austin this week, and guess where I'm going to be eating, baby?
Terry Black Steakhouse.
I'm gonna say good luck getting in.
I'll get there before open and wait in line.
Barbecue.
Best
I'm going to
believe.
be eating barbecue.
Are you going to go early?
Yes.
For real? To Terry Black's, or are you going to go to Cooper's?
I'm going to go everywhere.
Barbecue tour?
Barbecue tour.
I'm going on a barbecue tour. Get ready for lots of mukbangs, lots of TikTok food reviews. Like
I might have to pull up with the baby girls.
Come with me.
Camille.
Paige, you want Camille?
Yeah.
Camille.
Camille, you want some barbecue? You want some sides?
Come on. Camille.
I take advantage of those sides.
Oh, the barbecue sides are the best.
And Terry Black's. Oh, and I just want to say this, and I hate to be this person, but I don't want to be this person. I liked Terry Black's before it was famous.
She did. She tells us that all the time.
Nobody was eating at Terry Black's years ago. There was no lines. Nobody was eating there. Everybody was at those other places. And I would say literally, Terry Black's has the best barbecue in Austin. Why are y'all not here? And now guess what? Everybody's at Terry Black's.
I think because Kill Tony promotes it so much that they love it.
Mm-hmm.
But last time we went, we just left, huh? Because the line was so
it was
backed
so
up.
long.
The line was down the street. I was like, I'm not going to. So, all right, U.S. history. Here we go.
Okay, are we ready for the next question of Trivial?
Yes.
Which U.S. president served 3 terms? There was only one.
I feel like we've been asked this before, and I don't remember.
Adams.
Incorrect.
Truman.
Incorrect. I'll give you one more chance each because I feel like you're right there.
I don't know if I name anymore.
What about the dude that did Watergate? What's his name?
No, that's too close to
Nixon.
It was further than that.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt is correct.
I was gonna say I knew it wasn't a president from the 1800s. I knew it was in the 1900s, but like the mid. So that's right.
Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done.
Good job, Chima.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
I grew up next to a town, Roosevelt. That was like the next big school over.
So didn't he do 3 terms, and then everybody was like, "Hey, let's stop doing 3 terms."
Pretty much.
Yeah. Like let's just give him 2. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, 3's too long.
Yeah, 3's too much.
You need to cut
Okay,
it.
here we go. I don't know who's
Spin.
got it.
Oh, the spin. Dude, Trivial 2025.
Let's do pop culture. Pop culture.
Pop culture.
Are you gonna pop your pussy like this?
Here we go.
Childish Gambino. His real name is what?
Here's the thing. If you gave me a list, I'd pick it.
Yeah.
And it's too easy.
I know.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Donald Glover.
That is correct.
Glover, dude.
Man.
I thought his name was Redbone or something.
Look at Gary.
He's scared.
No, he's never scared of his mom.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, and I knew that. It just took me a minute.
Wild.
What's Post Malone's real name?
Isn't it Austin
Austin.
Mahomes?
No, that's a different guy.
That's Patrick Mahomes' little brother.
What is his last name?
Austin Gates.
No, not Gates.
Austin
Austin.
Post.
Something like that. Let me look it up. I'm looking it up. Post Malone, real name.
Austin, Texas.
Austin Richard Post. So his last name is Post.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I love Post Malone.
So he goes by his last name. Maybe he is Chinese. He loves Asian women.
Is that a Chinese thing?
Well, I think if you just want to be more Americanized, you just change your name around.
Oh,
But
I see what you mean.
dude,
Okay.
he loves Asian women though.
Hey, you like what you like.
So
You know?
what? Him and his ex are done, but now he's with a new Chinese woman, or
I have
I
no
don't know if
idea.
she's Chinese.
But when I met him, and this video's on my Instagram, I asked him out. And he goes,
Sorry, you're not Chinese.
he goes, I'm engaged. You know that. And I go, hey, you guys shoot your shot. I did it as Tammy. And he goes, yeah, you're right.
When you see him again, if you do, be like, hey,
you told me.
and then have a printed out article that says he's not engaged. And if you acted like a stalker, Tammy, to post,
That's funny. Love Post Malone. All right, let's do 2 more. How about that?
That sounds great.
All right, you go. Or I'll
go.
Okay.
Spin it.
We're spinning science. Science. Look at Gary. Look at Gary. Look at Gary. Look at Gary. Look at Gary.
Turkey.
Turkey, what's he doing for?
Hey, if you're on the YouTube right now, thank you so much for subscribing and liking.
Yeah, we're almost at 100,000. We just hit 100,000 on our Instagram.
Let's go.
Hey,
Thank you guys.
We are taking over the world slowly but surely.
Oh, we'll get there. And once that plaque gets right here,
It'll be right there.
game over.
It'll be right there. Help us get our plaque. Okay. All right, science.
Here we go.
Science.
What does E represent? And E equals MC squared. Move the trivia wheel real quick.
E
Immersion.
No.
Incorrect.
Earth.
Incorrect.
Eat my ass.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
What if it was eat my ass? That'd be me if I wrote the periodic table.
Wait, periodic table?
Right?
E equals MC squared is an equation.
This is some math.
What does the E stand for?
Enter.
Dude, what
That's
is
a good
it?
guess, Maggie, but no.
What is it, Beth?
Wait,
Hold on.
I'm telling you telepathically.
What is
Equilibrium.
it? Equilateral.
It stands for energy.
Don't when you're doing math, you don't equate energy, you equate numbers. Let's simplify it and not make it harder than it needs to be.
I guess it was science, but damn, dude, why put numbers and letters in math?
Yeah. Want to do one more to redeem yourselves?
We got to redeem ourselves. Let's do one more.
I'll find the easiest question possible.
Hey, but the world's ran by math and meth.
Right.
That's true. Okay.
Agriculture. All right, we're doing agriculture. Here we go.
And maybe some humans.
Here we go.
Y'all got this one.
Agriculture.
Come on. What is the process of removing fleece from a sheep called?
You guys should know this.
Shears. Shearing.
Shearing. That is correct.
Let's go. Shearing.
Yes, ma'am.
Ed
Shearing.
Ed Shearing.
Dude, they give off a lot of shear
Hey, we got to go to Ireland
and just
shear.
and maybe even eat the best food ever.
Probably not in Ireland, but we can eat some food.
Would you ever go to India? Have you seen those food videos where they stir with their arms and stuff?
I'd try it.
Okay.
What we need to do is go to Ireland for a few days and then hop over on a train and go to London and go back to that Marlborough Market and eat all that food.
Oh, the Burroughs Market.
And all the baby girls got to go.
The Marlborough Market.
Is that what it's called?
No, it's called the Burrow Market.
Burrow Market. Same thing.
Yes.
Same thing.
It's the same thing.
The strawberries. We still have never ate the Dubai chocolate bar.
We got things. Hey, we got things to eat and not each other's asses.
Not yet.
So, hey, we love you guys.
We love you. What's today? Go to the freaking podcast website, theviralpodcast.co. Don't forget to go to all of our platforms and download. We want to see if we want to take over, we got to see the numbers accumulate.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you guys for being here.
Love you. Don't forget to give us a call and tell us some juicy shit at 442-777-3331. And always remember that you are doing great.
You're looking good. And what everybody else thinks.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Get ready. We're going viral.
Oh, shit.
Get ready. We're going viral.